I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got world peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got royalty inside my DNA.
These are one of those chapters that I can't wait to be animated. Yo, what up guys, it's your boy SonTj here to review My Hero Academia manga chapter 284. Hope you guys having a nice day. So let's get this started, man. So this is a continuation of 100% Deku unlocking the ability Float from one of the past One For All users versus a weakened Shigaraki, but he's still one of the stronger characters. And for the people asking me to make another top strongest list of it, it's a little bit too early in my personal opinion, but we continue where Deku is holding pretty much all the main fighters are still either awake or barely alive, and he kind of throws them to the side with Black Whip, but he's kind of losing control because he's using 100% of One For All. And this is a thing that I want to hear people's opinion about. So do you guys think that Deku is using the full 100% One For All with full cowling, or do you think it's just one of those things where he's kind of saying numbers that are not really his abilities? Because I think he's using 100% of One For All, but I guess because his design doesn't really match the whole 100% full cowling design. But we get some big character development for Bakugo and some Endeavor that I like. But I really, because again, if you haven't followed the channel and followed my reviews, I'm not the biggest fans of bullies and assholes, kind of like Bakugo and Endeavor. But we get some good character development for them. They kind of, especially for Bakugo, I think this was some big stuff we needed for Bakugo. But pretty much after Deku sends the other fighters showing off, he wanted Shoto to attend to the injured. And Endeavor kind of feels the type of way because he's the #1 hero, but he's not out there, fighting Shigaraki. Because at this point, regardless how you feel about it, Deku, if he's not at 100% full cowling, is stronger than Endeavor. Especially since he has the ability to use Float on top of the Black Whip ability. It makes him just pretty much the strongest fighter right now out there. Now you have Bakugo, who's pretty much afraid that he can't defend Deku anymore with his one quirk ability. You have both Bakugo and Endeavor just feeling kind of hopeless at this point. And Deku is pretty much saying that I can't run away, because if he lands on the ground, it's pretty much game over. I have to fight him, because if Shigaraki touches the ground, he could just cause another erasing of just anything on the floor, or decay ability, right? So we have Deku and Bakugo not Deku and Bakugo. We have Deku and Shigaraki both yelling at each other, and they're pretty much just two sides of the same coin, with just one being good, one being evil. We get a flashback, which I really appreciated, because if we have Deku just using Float just kind of automatically and be able to use it just off jump, because this gives more credit to All Might's planning, because when Deku first unlocked Black Whip, it pretty much overwhelmed him and almost destroyed his body. So we have Deku, who's training with Bakugo and training with Ochako and the Frog Hero and the Tape Hero. So we have him both training with all of them, so he's able to at least have some of an idea of how to use the Float ability, which was a smart idea. And Aizawa wasn't there because he was dealing with the Cloud character who turned evil a long time ago. And yeah, he's training with Ochako, which again, it's kind of because he was all kind of hoping that Ochako was going to unlock his ability to use Float, but pretty much Ochako is the main reason why he's able to use Float the way he is now, without freaking out just unlocking it. Now Bakugo and All Might have a heart-to-heart conversation, which is pretty interesting to me. And they're both just talking about how Deku's not going to be able to hide the fact that he has the One For All ability for too long. And I think they both just have a conversation that it's kind of good that all the students get to see him gradually grow and become stronger. And Bakugo calls All Might out because he says that he scribbled out the 4th user of One For All, and then it goes into 5th, 6th, and 7th. So he's just wondering why he crossed it out. And All Might, instead of just telling him why he crossed out that reasoning of those abilities, he just yells out no. So All Might has a secret that we need to figure out. Yeah, and then we also get some great character development for Bakugo. Again, this is kind of implied, but again, I'm just one of those people that I need Bakugo to apologize to Deku in person. None of this subliminal apologies, none of these I helped you train, so forgive me stuff. He's pretty much, All Might says that Bakugo is helping out Deku because he's trying to atone for bullying him. And I can read this verbatim here. That B word, because I'm not trying to curse too much on YouTube, doesn't realize how special he is. He must have been part of this upbringing. It must be part of his upbringing even now where he's advanced so far, it used to annoy the hell out of me. I wanted to keep my distance from him. I pushed back my own feelings of weakness that manifested within me, and I bullied him for it. So, because remember in those flashbacks, Deku always helped out Bakugo even though he bullied him, and it made him feel insecure about himself because he low-key thought that that Deku was a better person than him despite him not having a quirk, which made him feel inferior. So I really enjoy that. Granted, Bakugo yelling and all that other stuff gets a little bit annoying, but I really do enjoy these moments of Bakugo just finally like kind of breaking character and just talking about how he just wants to be able to be strong to protect Deku because he's just an overall great and better person than him. And you can tell that Bakugo is feeling insecure because he's not strong enough to protect Deku anymore. But we cut into like Deku doing some like very over the top, like, you know, explosive kicks that, again, when Madhouse, like, is it Madhouse? Whatever studio that animates this is going to be insane, man. You just see Deku and Shigaraki just battling in the sky. And I guess he's moving so fast that Shigaraki is not able to land a hand on him. But the main reason why Deku is even standing a chance right now is because Shigaraki's perk to like regenerate is not really working as well. And we know this is going to backfire because Deku keeps talking about that whatever the consequences are, I got to stop him now. So there's going to be some consequences to Deku just, you know, kind of using 100%, or again, people are telling me 100% and 100% full cowling are two different things. I'm still going to say 100% in the title. But yeah, I really enjoyed this chapter. I'm really glad that they made sure to let you understand that Deku is able to use float because he trained for the time that he eventually unlocks float, because when he unlocked Black Whip, that was just completely out of nowhere and surprised everyone. So really enjoyed that. I love that Deku's Bay Ochako was the main reason why he was able to use his quirk. I'm really glad that Bakugo, despite, you know, whatever I say about the dude, he's getting better and better as a character overall. I just really want him to like actually like have a heart-to-heart with Deku and actually tell him like, hey man, honestly, when I was bullying you as a kid, bro, I felt very insecure about myself, and I took that all on you. Like, honestly, because they're getting older, and I think Deku will understand, because despite how bad Bakugo treated Deku, he always treated him like a best friend and someone to look forward to, so look up to. So I really appreciate that. Endeavor's insecurity is funny. Like, again, I like Endeavor, I like his cool abilities, but him just like being like, I'm the #1 hero, I should be able to take out Shigaraki, which that's not your place anymore, dude. So we're gonna get to a point where Deku's going to have to reveal, like, you know, that One For All gives him the ability to use like 8 quirks all at once and everything when he eventually gets to that point. But yeah, man, really enjoy the flashback. I love seeing Afro Deku, which is hilarious because he was fighting Bakugo, and I guess the explosions caused his hair to like the afro up. Again, I'm having some bad hair days, man. I'm trying to regrow my hair back, but also I'm not trying to look like a bum, so it's hard out here. But yeah, man, really enjoyed this chapter. I'll give this chapter a strong 10 out of 10, man. I love the flashback. I love the character development for Bakugo and Deku, and there's some foreshadowing of like whatever, because All For One is damaging Shigaraki's body. It's about time to One For All, especially used at this level. It's going to damage Deku's body pretty well. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this manga chapter, man. The next chapter I'm going to review is Dragon Ball Super manga chapter, and depending how good the Boruto chapter is, because, you know, it has my characters that I care about in that franchise, Naruto and Sasuke, I might review that. So anyway, videos, I'm going to keep trying to keep them consistent. Got to do some doctor stuff pretty soon, and I got a lot of graduate college stuff I got to do soon. But again, when I eventually find the time and everything settles down, we're definitely going to get those Inuyasha, Hunter x Hunter, JoJo, all that stuff. We're going to get that stuff figured out. One Piece, it's going to probably take a long time for me to do, but we're going to get there. And definitely when God of High School ends, I'm definitely going to make a top 20 strongest characters on that. And the boys, I've been following that consistently. So if y'all guys want a top strongest video of that and a review, I'll definitely do that for you. But you gotta comment, like this video, let me know, because I'm trying to make content that you guys enjoy. And for gaming stuff, or Crash Bandicoot 4 and stuff like that, I really want to do that in the future. So let me know if you guys want that. And I'm going to start using my second channel a little bit more, even though the views are going to be low. You know, I gotta keep grinding on this YouTube stuff, man. So anyway, SonTj, peace, love y'all, and have a nice day.